Hello everybody, this is Shannon Clements. Some call me the nomadic author, others call me mental. Why? Because I like to think a lot. And right now, what I'm thinking about is basically being here in Missouri again. And it reminded me of one time when I was here, I'm on I-44, driving through Missouri. And at the time I was driving for CR England, and basically I remember Dad gave me the gate pass. It was a Love's right there, but where I was supposed to drop and hook a trailer, drop my empty trailer and pick up a loaded trailer. I was to drop my loaded trailer and pick up an empty trailer was at a lot that was like right behind the Love's. And then I went to that instead of staying there, because I really wasn't supposed to stay in the drop lot, but I could have. Who was gonna know, because wasn't no security there really. So I went around to the Love's, and the Love's was actually packed. So I had to go over into their overflow lot. It was just like right behind their lot. It was like right across the street, but it was like in the back area. It was dark. You know what I'm saying? Like a little river was right there. They had a little tore down barn or whatever. I had to park over there. And what got me about that is the fact that it was around Christmas time, and I think the jackpot for the Mega Millions was something like $200 million or something like that. So I said, you know what? I'm making this bread. You know what I'm saying? I can go ahead and go, and I'm taking care of stuff back at home. I got the money left over where I can just go ahead and go play me some lottery. So I was headed on over to the Love's to give me some lottery tickets. And as I was walking through the parking lot, I noticed this car. It was cruising up, cruising through the parking lot. Just looking for people. And I just happened to notice him, and he was driving real slow. The guy rolled down the window and then looked at me. He's like, "Hey, come here." I stopped and looked at him for a second, but then I kept on walking. He said, "Hey, come here, man, for a minute." I said, "What do you want?" He said, I want to ask you a question." Well, you guys asked me the question from right here. I just kept on walking. I didn't get no closer to the car. And then he's like, "Man, come on, just come on over here." I said, "Nah, man, I don't want nothing that you got." And so I turned around and walked around through these trucks. And then and they actually went around the trucks and they followed. When I got over by the fuel island, like, "Hey, man, why don't you just come here for a second?" I said, "Nah, man, I ain't coming over there." And so I walked in between the fuel island, and went to the other side of the fuel island. And from there, they swerved and turned and went over through and just standing there watching. I mean, not standing there, but they was just watching. The driver was a black guy, and the guy who was trying to get me to come over to the car was a white guy. They had to be in there like mid to late 20s. So when they came around to the other side, I kept on looking at them. So I cut back through the fuel island again. I'll be damned if they turn around and cut right through the fuel island again. Following right behind me. I'm like, damn, for real? It's about to go down like this. You know what I'm saying? So I kept on walking. Cause it was on the Loves, at the Loves, right here off I-40 here in Missouri. And so I cut through the fuel line again. They cut back through it again, and then I cut right back through again on them. You know what I'm saying? I said, I know what time it is. They trying to rob me. and so when I cut back through it again, they just went ahead and just left. You know what I'm saying? And then I cut across the parking lot and went inside. And so I went and talked to the security. I was like, hey man, the strangest thing just happened to me is this one car with this white guy and this black guy. The black guy was driving, the white guy kept trying to get me to come over to the car. And he followed me around the trucks and in between the fuel lines, and I told the security everything. And he said, yeah, we've been getting reports on them. You know what I'm saying? They've been going back and forth between here and over there. I think it was a TA down the street somewhere. And they said they've been going between here and the TA robbing people. I said, oh, for real? They're like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go out there and see and take a look. They had already left by that time, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like that, you ain't going to call in, you ain't going to do nothing. What type of shit? This is one of the most unsafe goddamn Loves I've been at. What the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? So I said, I knew right there. I went ahead and played my lottery. And then I went back to my truck. Well, you know what I'm saying? Filled my mug up with pop, you know what I'm saying, and went back to my truck. And so once I got to my truck, I noticed this white truck pulled up. And I told him, I said, hey man, you better watch out, keep an eye out for some people around here. It's this white guy and this black guy in this little old car. You know what I'm saying? They riding around here, and I told security about it. He said they riding around here robbing people and shit. So you got to keep your eye out, especially since we over in this overflow lot in the back area where anything, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can really see what the hell's going on. So he said, oh, for real? And he looked out, and you know what I'm saying? And he said, I was getting ready to go over to the TA, but I'm gonna come over here. You know what I'm saying? I said, all right, that's on you, man. I got in my truck, I locked my door, and I pulled the curtains. He didn't stay. He went back over to TA, and then another truck pulled over there and parked over there by me. And then, so I just chilled, did what I was gonna do. I went to sleep. When I woke up, I got out I peeked out my curtains. I looked in the rear view, I noticed the door was open. Trailer door. So I got out, I was like, man, I know they not go through the goddamn trailer while I was asleep. You know what I'm saying? I guess because they knew that sometimes truckers, you know what I'm saying, we have claims on our trucks. Claims, you know what I'm saying, is stuff that's left over from when we made our drop or whatever. And they this Jellystone Park Resort. Nice to know that. But they said that we sometimes have had it on our trailers. Some people don't lock it or whatever, and some people throw locks on their trailer until they told what they need to be done with it. And so that's probably what they was looking for. They was trying to see if you had any claims on your truck, on the trailer, you know. And it's sad because ain't no telling what could have happened if I would have heard that and everything, and got out to see who in the hell was going back there messing around with my trailer. You know what I'm saying? Came a little back with me or whatever, you know. Oh, they do zip lining here. See, I've been wanting to go zip lining for the longest. I watched Nick and Carla, and they went zip lining. I'm a little jealous of that, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been wanting to do that for the longest. So one of these days, I'm gonna go ahead and go do the zip line. I just don't know how much weight those zip lines can actually hold. So that's the reason why I'm a little leery to it. And I looked at how high they was up, you know what I'm saying, zip lining over big ass canyons and shit. So I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it one of these days. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So it ain't no telling what could have happened, you know what I'm saying, went back there. They probably could have robbed me back then, probably even killed me. So my main thing on this video right here is just going reminiscing about something that happened here in this state of Missouri, right here on this exact same highway out of Love somewhere. I think it's either behind me or in front of me somewhere. I don't know. All I know is here in Missouri, and I didn't feel too safe, especially not with the security telling me, "Nah, don't worry about it." What you mean, don't worry about it? They trying to stick me up. Come on, man. And you know, and I know that they know that truckers. So this what let me know is that they hang around truck stops, and they knew somebody that actually drive trucks, because they know, for some odd reason, they know that truckers be having money on them. Some truckers, you know what I'm saying, like me, I don't carry cash on me. But some truckers, you know what I'm saying, be carrying stacks on them. Like I told you about that one time when I was in Utah. And I went over into the weigh station, because this is one of those check stations where they check your books and everything, and check all your records and everything, all your licenses, make sure that everything is up to par. And one guy told him, "Man, I got a fine, man. I need a change." He said, "What you need change for? You got change for 100?" He said he pulled out a big knot. I mean, the knot was so fat that his whole hand could barely hold that shit. It was all hundreds. He said, "I can change your mind. What you need?" He said, "I need change for 100, man." He's like, "MC, I ain't got no. That's all I got is hundreds." Sorry, I can't do nothing for you. I'm like, damn. I looked at that for what it was. His homeboy was making bank, and I was like new then, you know what I'm saying? I was the rookie. Still wet behind the ear rookie, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, maybe one of these days I gotta get in his shoes, you know what I'm saying? Because one of these days I want to be bankrolling just like that. And little by little, I've been making my way up into that direction. And but it's not happening right now. But I want it to be, you know what I'm saying, but it's just not happening right now. But I'm making enough to where I can get by, and I'm planning on buying me a house one of these days soon. Probably within either this year or next year, I plan on having me a house. That's in the plans, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saving up for. And I know there's a lot of people sitting there thinking about how to try to get some money out of me. I gotta get me a house before you can ever think about getting anything out of me. I need my own place, you know. So we gonna cut the bullshit short on that. Plus I got all these expenses, and then after a full year of driving, I'm gonna have to pay my own taxes and all this other stuff. And I know they're gonna hit me anywhere from 8 to 10 grand, maybe even more, just in taxes that I'm gonna have to pay out of my pocket. So you know how that go. But looking at me to make it happen for you. Go do something for yourself like I had to do. For real. So I'm just saying, when you're in Missouri, out of all the states that I've been through, Missouri is the one that gave me that type of problem. So when you're in Missouri off of I-44 at a Love's, and you just happen to see a little back lot in the back somewhere, and they got a broken down barn in it and everything, you know that's the spot that I was talking about. And to be very careful where you park there. While parked there, I should say. Not where you park, but while being parked there. Alright, y'all.